Bushcraft Basics 2036 asked an interesting question about jackets and overshirts with thumb holes. Do thumb holes in sleeves make a fingerless glove? That's an interesting question. Thank you very much. By the way, leave questions in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them. Can a thumb hole in a shirt just like this, I've got my Eddie Bauer shirt here, work as a fingerless glove? Yes, and I'll talk about this cheat here. So what you have is some shirts actually come with a little thumb loop here, which is very nice when you're putting on another jacket. Maybe you're putting something over this, and yeah, and I love this feature because with the thumb holes here, sometimes jackets snag on jackets, and then it peels way back, and it's very interesting. But what I do is down to about 20 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 7 degrees Celsius, what I actually do, instead of just doing this, I actually completely draw my hand in, and I do a little Muppet sort of thing, and then I suck my hand into my jacket here, and I wish I would have bought the large shell event instead of the medium. But what I do for hiking in these sort of conditions, and even backpacking, down to 20 degrees Celsius or about minus 7 degrees, or 20 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 7 degrees Celsius, you know, the whole imperial metric thing is I will actually hike like this. And this, with 2 levels of jackets, can get me down to that temperature below freezing, and I will just hike with a backpack all the time. And then when I need something, I will slip my hands out, maybe use the thumb hole, fiddle around, and then I will actually put effort to suck my hands back in, because if I can avoid wearing gloves, I simply do. And then I just walk like this. Now, does it look a little silly? Of course it looks silly, but that's not the point here. I'm not here for fashion. I'm here for function. If I wanted fashion, I would have bought, like, I don't know, Patagonia or some such thing, so whatever. But this is a totally viable option for creating a fingerless glove, and you'd be amazed. Now, in colder conditions, let's say I have my heavier sweater here or something on, and which is longer. In fact, I'll show you. Just give you an idea how functional this is. I have taken this sort of setup all the way down to 0 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 18 degrees Celsius. I think that's right, maybe minus 19 degrees Celsius. And I put this configuration on. Hopefully my microphone isn't making too much noise. And I use this, and then I put my liner gloves on, just like this. And check this out. I get my liner gloves on. I'm telling you how effective this is. Now, not for mountaineering, not for severe conditions, but just hiking. I mean, even in the Sierras, we got down to 5 degrees Fahrenheit or about minus 13 degrees C. Let's see if I can get my thumb in there at all. It's a bit twisted mess here. It's a bit of a challenge, see? It's not that easy when you don't configure things correctly. That's the problem with these, is they can twist around. There we go. Get my thumb in that hole if I can. Yeah, there you go. So now I've got a whole fingerless glove system with this thumb hole, and I still can't get my right hand in there. We'll just twist it around, but you can see the functionality in here. Yeah, completely twisted up. And I want to show you my struggles of why fleece on fleece and jackets like this don't work great. But now I've got a sweet fingerless glove situation where I can then suck my hands into my sweater. And just like if I had my jacket on, I literally can hike like this in 0 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 19 degrees Celsius. I literally suck my hand into all this mess, and then I walk along totally functionally, and then I'd stick my fingers out to mess around, and then I literally fight to get my hands back in here. And the reason I do this is because the moment I have to put real gloves on, these gauntlet gloves or some such thing, that means that's a whole other level where I've got to fight, I got to struggle, I got to wear the the ID10T cords. I got to do all that. But I will honestly say when I'm hiking or light duty backpacking in cold wintry conditions, and not ultra cold, I will just simply suck my hands in and go along. So yes, this is a fingerless glove option that is totally sweet. They completely get you out of using real gloves in calm, stable conditions when it's chilly. Totally works. Used it for like 30 years. I've done it in the Sierras and the Rockies. Yeah, totally works. Thank you very much for the question. Please leave questions in the comments below. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.